Have you ever watched your podcast and did not remember anything? So, how to remember the whole podcast, or even summarize it to create a video based on that, or do anything with the information on that podcast. In today's video, we show you how to create a PDF with every topic in the podcast. And the best part, it's completely for free, and the workflow is here for you to copy. Let's start. Execute workflow, put your YouTube podcast link here, and there we go. So the system will start to work. So in this part, he's gathering information. The next one, he's creating the HTML file. Okay, it should be real quick, about a minute and a half, to summarize your 3-hour long podcast. Okay, so now you can open the HTML file and press Ctrl P or Command P if you are in the Mac, okay? And as you can see, you can save as PDF. And as you can see, here we have the PDF. So let's download the dependencies. First step, get your container ID to open this Docker execute, and here you can install this APK file. Next, you put this command to download ytdlp. So this is getting information from YouTube, okay? So if you downloaded ytdlp correctly, you can do this command to check the version. And before creating the workflow manually, remember, we have our school community in the description down below. Only $15. You support us and we can keep creating more and more of these incredible workflows, okay? And for companies that would like to have this PDF automation, remember, contact us and we can also create a modified workflow for you. Let's create this workflow. First step, you need a form. That way we can get your YouTube link. That way we can know which video you want to summarize, okay? So first step, we get a YouTube video link here, really important, okay? And next step, we are going to add one more field element, which is the actual podcast URL, and you need a YouTube watch link here, okay? So you copy it from YouTube. Next step, let's put it as required, okay? Because we need a video to work. Without a video, we cannot do what we need to do. So in the field name, we need instructions. And here in instructions is like a direction that you want the PDF to go, okay? Okay, so next step, we are going to create a code, okay? In this code, we are going to get YouTube ID and the URL, okay? So this is basically getting the YouTube ID if you want to use in the future. All right. Next step, we are going to get execute command like that. And as we showed you in the beginning, you need ytdlp to download things from YouTube. And here we are getting the transcription, basically this subtitles. We are basically getting the subtitles. Here you choose the language, okay? So if you are speaking other language, you need to choose it manually, okay? Next step. We are going to read and write file from disk, okay? You're going to read like that, and you can copy it here. So here is saving it, but here's the thing, it's a little bit buggy, so you need to have it like that, .en.vtt again. I don't know why, but this happens, okay? You need to do it like that. Next step, we are going to extract. Okay, let's extract from file, and we are going to extract text file like that. And just to organize, you need to transcript here. All right. Okay. Next step, we are going to create a code, and this code is going to turn our SRT into a string. What is the difference? SRT files have a lot of information. They have time information, time codes, and some things that are not text. So we want to turn it into a string and remove what we do not want, okay? So we are turning it into a string here. Next step, we are going to message a model, Gemini model. Okay, so Google Gemini, and we want to message a model like that. Okay. Here we want to choose from list. You can choose whatever you want. I'll put 2.5 flash, but you can put pro as well. Choose whatever you want. And now we need a prompt. As you can see here, we have a prompt to understand and summarize, to get the information correct and understand the video. Okay, so here we have the JSON transcript that we set up before, and here we have the instructions. Okay, there we go. Just remember, these instructions, they are from the first step where you put the link and instructions below. Okay, so you want to output content as JSON like that, and there you go. Next step, we want a AI agent. Okay, we checkmark this required specific format, we define below, paste it here, and here, as you can see, we are getting the text part from before, and it's going to put it in a way to work with the HTML. Okay, so it's getting the information from before, from the first message from Gemini, and here we are going to turn it into HTML information. All right, you're going to understand it now. So we want the Gemini here to work because it's easier to configure. Okay, I have Gemini, and in the output parser, we want to structure output parser. Why, you may be asking? Because it's going to follow this structure. That way we can make the HTML work. Okay, and then next step, we want to create a code, and it's this code here. It's a JavaScript running once, and as you can see here, we have this big code. This big code is going to be public for everyone because it's a lot of text, but as you can see, it's turning into HTML, and once you play it, it's going to generate HTML, not a PDF. So how do we turn it into a PDF? Once you open the HTML, you press Ctrl P or Command P if you're on Mac, and then boom, you are ready to download your PDF. So let's test if it's working. So let me grab a podcast here real quick. As you can see, I'm going to use the Joe Rogan Donald Trump again. No, actually I'll change it. Let me get another one. Let me get, for example, I don't know, Elon Musk. Okay, so this is a 2.5 hours, 2 and 40 minutes hour long podcast, and we are going to use it. So how do we do it? We execute a workflow, and it's going to ask for a podcast URL. We can give instructions if we want. Let's ask summarize topics about SpaceX. Okay, submit, and now it should work. Having it in mind, that's going to talk about SpaceX. Let's see if it works. Okay, as you can see, it's running. It's going to take a while because it's a lot of text. It's 2.5 hours worth of text, so it's a lot of text. Okay, so now we have the HTML. Let's download it. Okay, And here we have it. Let's Control P. So when you Control P, you have everything here working properly. As you can see in the PDF, we have all the information. Hope you liked. Subscribe.